Mhm. Mhm. Mm. Transfers, 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 rumors, hairline. What's up, guys? It's Martin here, bringing you the BPO review. I think it is bringing you the BPL Barclays Premier League review and a Champions League round of 16 preview today. First, we're going to talk about Manchester United and the rubbish they're doing. They played Sunderland, and Sunderland bossed them. No, I even read the stats here. They had like 55% possession to Man United's 45%. Most of the play was played in Man United's half. They had 17 shots at one stage in the match to Man United's 3, and that's just stupid. Absolute stupidity from Man United. What's Van Gaal doing? I'm one to say Van Gaal out, but at the end of the season, I still think that he has a point to prove. And if you think you're getting Jose Mourinho into your club, then you better think again. Because I don't know why you guys are hypocrites. That's it. You're basically hypocrites. Why? Because you're talking about your free-flowing attack football. Attack, well, can you not shut your mouth and open your eyes for a second and see that Mourinho he won't change for you. You guys don't have a big enough ego to manage egotistical person like Mourinho. He plays a defensive style football. He's not going to change for anybody because he's Mourinho. He's not Steve McLaren. He's not Arsene Wenger. He's not anybody. He's Mourinho, so he won't change. Even if it'll still be a defensive style football. What I said will change is that you guys will actually be winning something. But the rubbish performance that you put in against Sunderland, it's mad. Khazri, like, I know he's new to the Premier League. He plays for Sunderland, but the way he absolutely bossed that game. He bossed Manchester United. You haven't heard of Khazri, you have to check this guy out. His delivery into the box, 2 set pieces, 2 set plays, 2 goals for Sunderland. The first one was in the first 2-3 minutes of the game. Khazri whips a low ball in. Since Man United's line was deep, they couldn't deal with it, and Defoe lets it go through his leg, and it goes all the way into the back of the net. So Khazri gets it in from like 45 yards, tried to whip it. He mishit it and went under everybody, and it went into the back of the net, and it was 1-1. And they were bossing the game for most of it. I'm not sure what time it was, but I think late in the first half, maybe 44th minute, Martial scored a brilliant goal from such a tight angle. To dink the ball over the keeper like that takes a lot of skills, and that's brilliant. And in the second half, again, Sunderland bossed their pressure, and they ended up winning 2-1. Again, Khazri with a good ball in from a corner kick in like 8th and 9th minute, and Lamina Kone heads it down with so much power, and it literally goes through the legs of De Gea. Martial gets a touch on it and hits back off De Gea's elbow, and then goes into the back of the net, and it was given as an own goal. So that was very disappointing. I don't know what they need. I really don't know what they need. I don't think they'll change. It's not really the philosophy that isn't working. It's like the way they're reacting to that philosophy. They might be thinking, oh, he wants us to be passing the ball half, and they're basically the only team in the top 5 actually have that. Man United, they just play passing. Arsenal, they play a passing game, but in the last game against Leicester, they actually crossed the ball into Giroud, gave him something to do in that game. Manchester City, they only have one dimension, and it's to pass the ball through the opposition, and I think Guardiola will probably perfect that. But with the players he's probably going to bring in, I say he'll bring in a new fullbacks anyway. It looks like they'll be getting more balls into the box for players to attack it. Next up, we are gonna talk about two 6-pointers game. First one got Tottenham versus Manchester City. In your face, I even said it. I said 2-0. It should have been 2-0, but 2-1. Okay, it wasn't a penalty, but I don't know why Sterling has to put his hand up like that. Like, you don't protect your face like that. It's like, that's not even like a natural movement. It's not a natural response when the ball is coming. The way he jumps up and puts his elbow like that, it gives the referee something to think about. You don't want to give the referee something to think about. And Harry Kane ends up putting it into the back of the net. And the work rate from Spurs is too good. It's better than any other team this season. The way they always run for the ball, sprint, they're compact, they play well. Wimmer and Alderweireld, I thought that Wimmer was a good signing and he would be decent for them. Not the best, maybe they'll concede a few more goals with him. But they're playing as well as they were with Vertonghen in the team, and that's what you want to see. The two fullbacks, they're swapping every single week, and that proves they have depth. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is their striking situation. They don't actually have enough wingers, but like they sometimes use Dembele, G, Tom Carroll out the wings if you're playing a narrow 4-2-3-1. And in centre back position, they actually don't have that many players. They have Wimmer, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, and Dyer, who's playing more as a CDM role and doing as well better. So Harry Kane did put away the penalty, and it was a very nice penalty. I think 10 minutes later, Iheanacho, what a goal! This guy is a Nigerian sensation. He's gonna carry Nigeria to the World Cup final. I actually have to admit it. They actually have Nigeria are progressing really well with all these young players like Iwobi, Kelechi, and Iheanacho, all these players that they're bringing up, and it was just a brilliant goal. He should be getting more starts. His impact off the bench has been more than any other player in the Premier League. You remember he scored a hat-trick against Aston Villa, so that means he is a proven talent. But again, like 10 minutes later, again, no, they struggle. They even struggle the company in the team. They struggle. No one tracked the run of Eriksen. Gets in between the two centre backs. Yeah, Harry Kane, I think, slots the ball to him. I'm not sure who, and it's like a Henry. Okay, just say Henry finish. It was just brilliant the way he placed it. Not really sent the keeper the wrong way, but the keeper had no idea where he was going and reacted too late. And that game ended up 2-1, and Spurs deserved every last moment of that. The next game is a heartbreaking game for everybody that doesn't support Arsenal. Yes, because Leicester, they battled and they battled and they battled, and I thought they played really well, especially in that first half. Vardy scores a penalty. For me, that is a penalty. First, he puts his leg out, takes it back in like he's doing the hokey pokey, and the same leg clips him and he falls over. So that is a penalty for me, and Jamie Vardy just absolutely smashes it into the bottom right hand corner, and it's 1-0. For me, Arsene Wenger, those changes were good, but he got lucky. He didn't know. He knows, yeah, he has to put on Walcott at any time, because Walcott usually does play off the bench or at starting, so he was going to put on Walcott anywhere. You could literally bet €100 off of that, and you probably would get the €100. And he was pretty sure, everyone was pretty sure that he was going to bring on Danny Welbeck as well. Not really because he wanted the impact, just to give him some match fit, and he was like, let's bring him on. It's like a hit and miss situation. It was basically that. Walcott got the first goal, a little bit of bad defending from Leicester. I thought they were a little bit open at the back sometimes, and Welbeck got the goal in the last minute. Waleski, I actually don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce his name properly. I don't know what he's doing giving away a free kick. If he just left that, the game would have been over. But Danny Simpson, 0 of the week for me this week. He is a 0. Why would you do that? Why? The first one, I don't think was a yellow card. Second one was definitely a yellow card. You don't pull players back. I don't understand why Sanchez is doing the signal for a booking. I don't like that in football. That's rubbish. I even like if Chelsea were to, I'll get off my seat and I'll start shouting at them. What are you doing? Just concentrate on your own game and let the referee do his job. It's not your job. It's the referee's job. You understand? So like, maybe he shouldn't have got sent off, but you don't make those silly fouls again that leave referees thinking, and that's just absolutely. I'm gobsmacked that they lost that game 2-1. It was. I actually have to admit it. Arsenal played well, and they should have probably scored a lot earlier than they did. But the substitutions were hit and miss situations. To be honest with you, he just brought on them. We all knew he was gonna bring on Walcott anyway. We all knew he was gonna bring on Welbeck. We knew that. But it was difficult to say if they were actually gonna do anything or not. And in this game they actually did something. But the last goal was kind of disappointing. You could even see it. Welbeck was free, and Chambers was behind him to head that in if Welbeck didn't get that. So it's again two. If they were like more compact, they probably would have got the win. Cause like two of the goals that they go in is just a little bit of poor defending, and to be honest, from them not getting close enough. Should have marked up tighter, and that was it. I'm obviously not gonna leave Chelsea out. I'm definitely not gonna leave Chelsea out. I shouldn't be leaving Liverpool out either, because they won 6-0, but it's against Aston Villa, who are dog shite. I tell you that they're dog shite. Why do you play like that? Why do you play like that? Why? But it's okay. They lost by 6 goals. Newcastle lost by 4. At least Newcastle actually gave it their best, not best efforts yet, but they actually committed. They wanted to play football for Newcastle United. Townsend scores a really nice goal, consolation goals, and just shakes his head like that, just to emphasize the game in a whole. But Chelsea were brilliant in that game. The passing play, that is just brilliant. Who scored? First goal, Diego Costa, brilliant goal. Even though it was like a sliding, he had to like maneuver his body into a 90-degree angle that he could like slide it the other way, and it was a really good goal. Second goal, was it Willian? Second goal I think was Pedro. I don't know what Rolando Aarons is doing. He's not a natural left back. Think maybe they should have played Lascelles left back, who can actually play as a left back, and Aarons further forward. But it was a bad day at the office, especially for Rolando Aarons in that game. Pedro was central open, and he took it a lot earlier than I expected with his left foot, but right into the bottom left hand corner with his left foot, and that was really nice. Again, another good play from Costa. He's just been brilliant since Gus Higgins came in. Takes the ball up. He obviously know he's gonna beat Colaccini as soon as he starts running. He had like 10 yards on it, and he absolutely zoomed. He zoomed past him like the Flash or something. Gets the ball in. Colaccini thinks he's out. He shows him the outside onto his left one and thinks, oh, it's enough. But you just see Willian comes out of nowhere. Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me again. Where's the ball? Into the back of the net. As simple as that. And it was brilliant first half. John Terry did go off in the first half. It was a muscular injury, and for that reason he will be missing. He will be missing the game against Paris Saint-Germain in the Parc des Princes. But as well as that, Kurtuma is out for the rest of the season, so condolences to him. He's a very nice guy, to be honest. French. Yeah, my uncle actually met him once. Yeah, my uncle actually met him once. He's a very, very nice guy. Only 19 and already has a kid, so pulling the mutts as well. And second half, not as good as the first half, but we still played well. Pedro gets another goal. What a ball in from Fabregas. And I don't know how many assists he's got under Gus Hiddink, but he's got so many assists under Gus Hiddink, and he deserves those assists because he's got like 10 now. I think he only got like 2 under Jose Mourinho. So what a turnaround for Fabregas, and what a ball into him. Pedro, who chested it down and smashed it in with his right foot. And last but not least, we got the Bertrand Traore getting his first Premier League Chelsea goal. He probably would have been in the squad a lot earlier than he was just this season, but because of work permits, he was left out for 2 seasons. Kennedy was only left out for not even, he was in the first team anyway from the start of the season. He got his worker permit a lot earlier since he's like South America. You can get it a lot quicker in like South America off anybody basically than in Africa. So that was the problem. But it was really a good day overall. And I'm going to stop talking about the BPL now because it's already like 15 minutes into this video. I only want to spend another 5 to 10 minutes with the Champions League, and it's the Champions League. Who are we facing in the Champions League? Who are we facing in the Champions League? What am I saying? Who are we facing? I'm actually talking about the other teams. Okay, round of 16. Ghent versus Wolfsburg. Ghent aren't the easiest team in the world, but I think Wolfsburg, with the quality that they have, with Cruz, players like Draxler, what a beast he is, Ronaldo in the centre back, they have the qualities to just go through. They should go through anyway against Ghent, and it's an easy way for them to get into the next round, and might be an easier team depending on who goes through or who goes out. Roma versus Real Madrid. Oh god, Real Madrid they have a bad record against Roma, very bad record against Roma. But you wouldn't say Roma are their kryptonite. Basically, wouldn't say Roma are their kryptonite, but they have a really bad record against them. It's going to be a hard one. You got BBC not really performing as well as they should. Ronaldo always talking about contract instead of playing his football, showing flexing, no flex zone, doing this, doing that, but ain't performing. He's performing, but it isn't performing as he would when Jose Mourinho was there, when Carlo Ancelotti was there. But Zidane has the ego to deal with this egotistical type of players. They have a lot of really talented players. The guy that comes straight into my mind, everybody knows him, Raphael Varane. I call him Raphael Varane, it just sounds better. The best French centre back for me in the world at the moment. He's just absolutely brilliant, and probably disappointing that he won't have Zuma to partner alongside him. He's the French captain at the age of 22, Varane, so that's very, very impressive. They have Danilo, all-rounder. He can play a striker if you want him to. He's an all-rounder, and he's going to take Real Madrid far as a right back. But it's obviously going to come down to BBC if they actually do perform. Next up, we got Chelsea facing Paris Saint-Germain away from home. David Luiz, Zlatan, the beast Zlatan, Cavani, Lucas, Rabiot, Verratti, Kazawa, Aurier suspended. What a douchebag. What, I actually watched the video. What a douchebag. I tell you, just type up Aurier on YouTube, and you'll see the first two one, yeah. And he'll be talking in French, but they have the subtitles to what he says about his teammates, and he got rightly suspended. Why would you say those things about your teammate? And you see your friend just smoking pot or something, you just hear the pops and everything on it, and he's an idiot for what he was doing. And you don't say shit like that about your teammates. You just don't. I understand half of the things he was saying in French because he's an idiot. And I just think Hazard should explore that place. No, I think Hazard should play central. In goals, Courtois should play right back, left back. Right back, Azpilicueta. Left back, Baba Rahman. Two centre backs, Ivanovic and Cahill. CDMs got John Obi and Fabregas because Matic is suspended. Okay, then we got Willian on the right, Hazard center, and Pedro left. It won't really matter because they'll be rotating. The play will be penetrating like always. And up front, we should have Diego Costa. Players that I think can impact for us off the bench. If Pato is there, I think he might get a goal. I think he has to wait until the Manchester City FA Cup game. Miazga could be on the bench. Kennedy, definitely. Remy, definitely. Bertrand Traore and Loftus-Cheek as well could be on the bench. So that's going to be really, really hard. Arsenal versus Barcelona. What else is there to say? I think Arsenal will draw at home 1-1 or 0-0. They better draw at home 0-0 and then go there and just lose by at least one goal. Just one goal. Like if they were to lose 2-1. that will be they'll go through. So I think Arsenal have a chance to go through, but they have to be strong defensively, and they're just not strong defensively. Barcelona, cheeky Messi and Suarez with that penalty, creating Johan Cruyff, who has cancer at the moment, just brings back memories of Thierry Henry and Perez that failed theirs. Barcelona obviously did well in their one, and Barcelona should go through if Arsenal defend dog shite as they usually do. Juventus versus Bayern, that's the big one. That's the Champions League game of the season for me, no matter whoever is in the final or not. Juventus versus Bayern is going to be a game of tactics. Guardiola versus Algeri. For me, the next Chelsea manager is Algeri. Algerius, I don't even know. Algeri that is Juventus manager. He has to be it. I think he's just brilliant as a tactical manager. He has the players to do it as well. Pogba, Mandzukic, Dybala, the next Sergio Aguero for sure. The amount of goals he's smashing in the Serie A is amazing. You got players like Hernandez. Might have sold Arturo Vidal to their opposing side, Bayern, but still a very strong team overall. And it wasn't if they didn't have a bad start to their Serie A season, they probably would be first, not second, and Napoli are first in the Serie A season. And it's going to be tight. I think it'll be 2 1-1 draws in both games because Bayern have a strong team as well. You just get to see a glimpse of what Pep Guardiola can bring to Manchester City with Alaba. Oh my God, can play everywhere. Everybody knows that. Just absolute all-rounder. You just can't. I know the tactic he's gonna play, but that's why he's the best manager in the world. Because you think you know his tactic he's gonna play, and then he switches it up again depending on what type of team you're playing. And I think it might go to penalties. I'm not sure who's gonna go through on this one. It'll be very hard. Next up, we got Atletico Madrid versus PSV Eindhoven. PSV, they actually got through. Man United got knocked out. So their best 2 players, the 2 Premier League clubs that are struggling. Wijnaldum has probably been a success at Newcastle. The Memphis hasn't given the chance to be a success. He's only 2021 at Manchester United, and Van Gaal has treated him harshly. And I don't know why, but PSV, they have players to play. Nourishing, De Jong, and players like Bruma, Jeffrey Bruma, former Chelsea player. They have players. They have Zuet in goals. Jetro Williams, the guy that stands out as left back. A lot of good European left fullbacks in the Champions League round of 16, and that's what I like. Next up, we're going to talk about Benfica versus Zenit. Probably the least important game out of every other game here. I'm not going to watch this. This is basically Benfica have a really strong team. The guy that comes up to mind, and none of you guys will know him. He's going to be in one of my one of the kids' video. Maybe not this week, maybe not next week, but he will be soon. Renato Sanchez. Not only him, Talisca, Adel Tarap. Nah, not Adel Tarap. I'm just joking about that one. But those 2 players are absolute beasts. Not Akinfenwa type of beast, but they're absolute beasts. I tell you that. They're just really good players, and I really do enjoy them. I watched them a lot of Liga NOS, and they're just really good. And if they're gonna go through, if they're actually gonna go through Benfica, it has to come down to those players. Same with their defensive players like Luke Lopez, attacking players like Jonas, who scores a lot of goals for them. But they have to play well. And for Zenit, you got that striking verse of Danny, Shatov, and Hulk. Don't think Danny will play. He's like 34 now. No, did I say Shatov? Shatov should play on the left. The Zuba should play striker, and Hulk should play on the right, and he is the key player. As well as the key player, got Garay in the centre back, another key player, and in the field you have to have Axel Witsel, who's going to be an absolute beast for them, and could be coming to one of the Premier League Cups. I think he'll be perfect for a team like Spurs, especially. So I think he might move to Spurs. Last but not least, got Dynamo Kiev versus Manchester City. And it's an easy way for Manchester City to go through. This could be their best chance of winning the Champions League. Just imagine Ghent goes through, Manchester City go through, PSV go through, Zenit or Benfica, one of those three go through. Teams go through, Roma go through, all the Olympic League teams to go through, and Manchester City are still in it. Then they have a brilliant chance of actually winning the Champions League. Dynamo Kiev, their main mans are Gonzalo on one wing and definitely Yarmolenko on the other wing. He's probably gonna move. He should have moved to Everton. Same with Conor Playanka, but he moved to Seville. But he should have moved to Everton. Yarmolenko, but Everton has now signed Niasse instead. But Man City, they might not have enough fight in them. They have twice the players that Leicester have, Spurs have, Arsenal have. Yeah, but they don't have enough fight in them. They don't have passion. And I'd rather have Chachik get banged, Jamie Vardy, and the Techers man we call Riyad Mahrez in my team instead of any Manchester City player, because they don't have any soul. All they know is that they're on their wage or salary. I think it's wage. I think wage is the one that you get paid every week no matter what, and salary is the one that you like. My business is quite decent, to be honest with you, but struggling. Haven't learned this since last year. But like, they only care about the money in Manchester City. It's only Aguero that I feel, and Company, and they even struggled at back against Company against Spurs. So how can you play against a team like Dynamo Kiev, who actually their fans are just gonna be? It's so loud in Ukraine, not only because of the bombs and the shooting, because of the fans that make a lot of noises as well. And it's going to be a very hard game, especially away against Manchester City. But if they do show passion and fight, and they put in a good performance like against Gladbach that they did earlier in the Champions League group stages, then they should go through very, very, very easily. Thanks guys for watching. This is going to be the first of 3 videos today. I'm sorry if this video went on for at least 30 minutes. 30 minutes of this video. That is a long time, but I really wanted to talk to you about everything. The other 2 videos that should be coming up today, because I didn't have time to do it Sunday or Monday, so first one is this review video. The next one is I think it will be the Wonder Kids of the Week video. I'm not telling you who it is, and you guys won't find out who it is, because you'll be surprised on who I choose and who I have chosen. And the last but not least is going to be a Chelsea Super League career mode episode 4, and it's going to be a post commentary, until we get back into the January transfer window. So thanks guys for watching. Peace out, like, subscribe, and remember, and I say remember, and if you do remember, stay loyal. See you guys next time. Peace.